For liquid laundry detergent, we're going to start out with 1 bar of Finalizing naphtha soap, and we're going to shred it. And we're just using a hand shredder. It's soft. It's a soft soap, so it shreds really, really easy.
It really seems like a yellow cheddar cheese.
Except for it smells good. Nice and fresh and clean. The smell does not make me want to eat it. It just takes 1 bar.
A little bit of harder. That's the name.
Finalizing naphtha. We need 20 milliliter borax detergent booster. We need laundry booster, super washing soda by Arm & Hammer. And then we need Arm & Hammer pure baking soda. And these are all found, at least I find them, in Walmart on the very bottom shelf. It doesn't take very long at all. This is a nice soft soap. It doesn't take very long at all to shred it. We're going to add 4 cups of hot water to it. All right, now we're going to put it on the stove. We're going to stir it until it's melted. I use a wooden spoon, and then I just use this wooden spoon strictly for this purpose. We don't don't wash it or reuse it again. We just use it for our Finalizing naphtha soap.
It's really bubbly.
Well, it's soap. Yeah.
Looks like soap.
Yes, it does.
Actually, it looks like cheddar cheese and soap.
Right. All right, you can watch that for a second. We're not going to boil, we're just going to dissolve it. And then we're going to fill a 5-gallon bucket, half full, with hot tap water. Corey, you want to stir that a bit for me?
Okay. Hi guys, I just hopped into the scene. Did we explain what we're making?
We are making homemade laundry detergent.
Old fashioned?
I guess. I don't know. I got the recipe from my essential oils booklet that I bought.
And you've been using this how long?
Couple months.
Turns out pretty good.
Turns out very good.
And
Actually, this recipe makes a 5-gallon or almost a 5-gallon bucket full. But when you use it, you pour it into a container, and you pour the container half full, and then you add water to the rest of the container. So it actually makes, if you think about it, 10 gallons.
10 gallons of soap. And how much would you use for a load of laundry, an average load of laundry?
For For a front loader, the HE, which is what I have, it takes a 1/4 cup a load. You can go up to a little bit more, and it takes about a 1/2 cup for a regular.
So that would be a 1/4 cup. Already, do you mix 50-50?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
so,
that's the end product. Once you've
Okay.
got your.
So this will last a long, long, long time.
Oh yes, yes.
And the base ingredients are cheap.
Under $10.
So you could have many.
And it makes more than one batch. We're making, other than the Fells Naphtha soap, which is 97 cents at Walmart, all the rest of these products I already made my soap out of, and they're freebie. They're just what's left over to make
Right.
your soap.
So for preppers or people who want to have something if the grid goes down, this could be years and years worth of soap for a very small upfront investment, correct?
Right.
And that's pretty cool, I think. It takes a while to stir it in.
It's got to melt, and we can't boil it, so we just got to dissolve it. Melt it and dissolve it.
Okay.
You can make that in the house, right?
Yes, of course we can. That's what she's teaching us. We'll never have to buy laundry soap again. Years and years
And
and
all of this
years.
stuff, all of these 3 boxes plus the Fells Naphtha is sitting right on the bottom shelf at Walmart, all right in a row. Boom, boom, boom.
You showed the products, Melanie?
Mm-hmm.
It sort of wants to clump together at times on the bottom.
But you can see it's melting.
Yeah, it's melting. Okay, we can pause, and then we'll come back to this. The next step is...
Oh, what this is?
That's the Thieves Household Cleaner.
And is that all natural?
This comes from
Thieves?
Young Living. It's an essential oil blend. And it's
Okay.
really, now some of these things that you get, it does not call for this. It calls for just an essential oil. You put in, as much essential oil of whatever scent you want.
And that's just
To use
for
it. But this here happens to be very like an antibacterial or something. It's really good.
The essential oil is just for smell then? According to the recipe?
Well, this particular recipe calls for using
The thieves.
the Thieves.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to pour
Right into the
the
bucket.
4 cups and the melted Fells Naphtha right into the bucket.
With warm water it has, right?
It's got half filled with, or just about half filled with warm water. All right, so I want the super washing soda. I want 1 cup of that. You already got it. All right, we're gonna put 1 cup of the super washing soda. We're gonna put a 1/2 cup of the borax. And we're going to put 2 cups of the soda. And that's the...
Wow. So that'll go a little bit. You gotta stack up a little more in baking soda than the other ingredients.
Whoops. Slush that over. All right, now we're going to put 5 capfuls of the Thieves. And like I say, not everything calls for the Thieves. A lot of your ones online call for just putting essential oils in for what you want, you know, for whatever scent you want.
Okay. But it smells nice alone. The false naphtha smells nice and detergenty.
All right, now we're just going to stir well until all the powders dissolve. And I'm just using a handy dandy double. Okay, just stir it till you know that everything is dissolved. All the powder's dissolved. And then we're going to fill it almost to the top with water. You can add a bluing agent, but I've never felt the need for it. My clothes come out nice and white.
A what?
A bluing agent.
And
There's
that
a
would be?
Mrs. Smith's bluing agent that you can add 3 tablespoons to this if you want.
And what's a bluing agent
It's
do?
a whitener.
Oh, okay.
It's a whitener, but I don't need it. My clothes come out nice and white, so.
Okay.
And we're just gonna let it sit overnight to thicken.
And that's pretty much it?
That's pretty much it.
And now we have 10 gallons worth of laundry soap. Yes?
Yep.
Which will last us for years, I think. Now, how is this on your clothing? Is it relatively gentle
Yeah.
on your clothes?
Yeah, it's what I've been using to wash my clothes with for quite a while here.
Okay. Well, it's going to beat the dollar store stuff we've been using sometimes, Melanie, in a pinch. We try to use homemade soaps, but it runs out, and then you got to run to the dollar store in a pinch, right? And that's how we store it, huh?
Yep. And then we'll check on it tomorrow.
Okay.
And it'll be done.
Well, thank you, Mom, for the demonstration. This is Troy and Melanie. Melanie, the silent camera holder. This is Troy and Melanie, the crazy camera girl. Uh-oh. From the do-it-yourself world and the off-grid project, and Mom, our demonstrator for the night. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
Morning, everybody. Today we're going to stir this. Oh, it's all fluffy on top. Weird, look at that. Now, are we going to have to stir it every time? No?
No, once it's broke up the first time, it stays broke up.
Interesting.
We'll work on it a little bit more, but we want to break that down. And it doesn't take much. You know what I did? I used an old-fashioned egg beater.
Oh, yeah, you said, that's right. It's foamy.
Yeah. Well, it's soap. But it doesn't take much because it's just a little thin layer. And now I think if you don't use the thieves, you just use the essential oil, I don't think you get that layer like that. Barbie's didn't use, she just used the essential oil. And it's a more slimy.
Oh.
It doesn't quite solidify like that little bit. But I want the thieves in there because I like the fact that there's a little bit, you know, it's a little stronger. So yeah, I'll take some of that out with some of the liquid, and I will use my good old-fashioned egg beater to. But you could probably put it in a. I don't know if you could put it in a food processor. I wouldn't. I like my good old egg beater, but.
Right. By the way,
But anyway, you can see you got a nice gob of soap here, and.
Everybody thinks that's Baby Cat.
I know they look so much alike.
That's
Don't
Zoe.
you, Zoe? Huh, baby?
She was actually a kitten at the same time as my baby cat, and she was abandoned at about the same age and had to be hand raised. It's pretty cool how that turned out. We both had a little kitten at the same time that we had to hand raise.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
All right, well, thank you, Mom. There's the homemade laundry soap. Hey, everybody, this is Troy and
Melanie,
from the Do-It-Yourself world, and
the Off-Grid Project.
please subscribe and follow our daily videos as we strive to become self-sufficient and off the grid on a budget. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching.